King County's CompostWise program offers a variety of practical resources to promote and enable effective use of compost in landscapes, environmental remediation, and other applications. King County's post-construction soil standard is a code requirement to restore soil that has been disturbed as part of clearing and development in preparation for planting landscapes. This brief presentation shows how to verify that soil improvement measures approved by permit have been properly carried out. The steps described are also useful for verification of other soil specifications, though many include more detailed requirements in addition to the basics in the King County post-construction standard. The post-construction soil standard requires disturbed soils be disturbed to provide 8 inches of loosened soil containing 5 to 10% organic matter. This is typically met with soil that is amended with 25 to 35% compost by volume. The standard can be met by using one of several options. 2.5 inches of compost can be mixed into 8 inches of soil, or the amount of compost use may be adjusted based on tests of organic matter already in the soil, or a full 8 inches of compost amended topsoil can be imported. A soil management plan submitted with the development permit provides the basis for an approved soil restoration strategy and for verification. The soil management plan includes a scaled site drawing showing landscape layout and soil restoration options selected for each area, calculations of compost and topsoil import amounts needed for restoration, and copies of soil and compost tests required if a custom calculated rate has been approved. Verification of the post-construction soil standard has been simplified to a few basic measurements. Most soil specifications for larger projects require additional verification steps that are not covered in this presentation. Steps 1 through 4 are required for project acceptance. The option of comparing installed topsoil with products approved on project submittals is a common measure that helps avoid and resolve disputes, but it is not required by King County's post-construction soil standard. The only supplies needed for site inspections of the post-construction soil standard are copies of the permitted soil management plan, including attachments, King County's inspection form, and a sturdy shovel. A simple soil compaction tester, known as a penetrometer, is an option that enables rapid testing of loosened soil depth in many locations. Photographing conditions is always valuable for documentation. Consult the site plan to confirm that planted areas cover the areas approved, and establish native plantings and soil have been preserved in accord with the soil management plan. Customers must provide compost and topsoil receipts showing the amounts of compost and topsoil approved on the soil management plan were delivered to the appropriate address in the expected time frame. Digging several holes in each major area tests if the soil is uncompacted and provides evidence that organic matter has been mixed in. It should be easy to dig at least 8 inches deep in all landscape areas just using body weight without needing to hack at the soil with heavy tools. Dig a minimum of 3 test holes for each treatment and 3 per acre on larger sites. Dig test holes in front and backyards and include edges or areas where cultivation is sometimes incomplete. Amended soil should be noticeably darker color than the unamended soil deeper than 8 inches. Dark compost particles may be visible in amended soil, but it can be difficult to see in a well-mixed soil. Many specifications require project managers to keep a sample on site of the soil submitted before construction for approvals. Comparing the appearance of the sample to the installed soil can serve to check if soil is properly amended. However, this is not a requirement of the post-construction soil standard. It is easy to check for loose soil in many places throughout the landscape without digging holes by simply pushing a shovel 8 inches deep into the soil. It may be necessary to try a few insertion points at each location if the soil is rocky. Test compaction in at least 10 locations per acre with a minimum of 10 per site located throughout the area. A soil compaction tester, also known as a penetrometer, is a common tool for measuring soil compaction. Handles make it easier to push a penetrometer in the soil than digging a shovel in, and a penetrometer provides a measurement of the resistance, which should be 150 to 250 psi. Lower ratings indicate the soil has not been consolidated, which may result in uneven settling and poor drainage. Higher readings indicate the soil was not cultivated or was overcompacted and may result in runoff, erosion, and poor plant growth. The field inspection form provides spaces to check off or fill in all of the required verification information discussed in this presentation. It must be completed as part of the inspection. If you have a complex site or are trying to use an innovative approach to restoring soil quality, we may be able to help figure out a solution. Email compost@kingcounty.gov to schedule an appointment with our technical assistance team. The CompostWise program also offers a variety of resources to promote effective use of compost, including model specifications, application calculators, and online videos on gauging compost quality and other topics.